Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This your host, Key Talk. Check it out, man. Alright. I'm gonna give a shout out to Notification Gang, Key Talk Gang, give it all the reader the same thing for rocking with me every single video. If you listen to my voice right now, go ahead and like the video and hit the notification so you get a notification every single time I drop a video. Anyway. So yesterday, of course, we had the video about, talking about trash talking Charles and T.I. and also T.I.'s son King. And pretty much trash talking Charles was letting King know, hey man, if you jump on me like you say ain't gonna do, I'm gonna, I'm gonna strike back. And then of course, talking about T.I. came out and he was like, that's my son, can't be talking to my son like that. And pretty much, talking about they had their fair words of exchange as well. Now, it turns out that, T.I. and actually trash talking Charles did end up getting on the phone.
All right. Yeah, just got off the phone with T.I. Dad. Yeah, just got off the phone with T.I. Bitch. You don't get to dictate nothing. Yeah, you don't get, you or whoever that is on, no, bitch. Yeah, you don't get to dictate nothing. I'm trying to get understanding. Well, I ain't trying to get an understanding or give an understanding, bitch. If you can't take what I took, then fuck you, crash out. Send somebody to crash out, bitch, who would, you ain't no comedian. Okay, if I ain't no comedian, then handle it like I ain't no comedian then, bitch. Yeah, deal with me like I ain't no comedian. If I ain't no comedian, yeah, that's what I told T.I. Yeah, you ain't dictating nothing, not this conversation. I'm the big dog talking. You the one trying to get understanding, right, daddy? Well, guess what, bitch? I ain't trying to get now nor give a one, so in your tip. That's exactly what I just.
Now, the phone call with trash talking Charles and T.I. didn't go like possibly T.I. thought it would. T.I. typically when T.I. talks to somebody, try to get some understanding. He's normally not dealing with somebody who says, talking about that they're gonna be an ignorant nigga. Talking about trash talking Charles is literally an ignorant nigga whenever he wants to be. Talking about. So on a phone call, trash talking Charles is pretty much like, hey man, I don't want no understanding, and I ain't trying to give no understanding. Talking about. But anyways, it turns out that T.I. actually ended up thanking trash talking Charles. Now the reason he thanked trash talking Charles because his son King, talking about just like a month ago, actually T.I. came out and was like, hey man, I've been trying to get to King and let him know, talking about with the action that you're doing and how you acting right now, you're gonna end yourself up in jail, or you're gonna end up with a monkey on your back. Talking about that I might not be able to reach my hand and they pull you out. Talking.
Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmamas, he's going to prison. If you got to keep this up, going to prison. Ain't no way around it. Ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do about it. Can't nobody stop it but him. You know what I mean? I've already had that conversation. I've already made my peace with it. Because I know that energy. I was that energy. I know exactly how it's going to turn out. Yeah. So I done already had that conversation with him, man. King's a good kid, chasing after the wrong shit. And, I trust in God to deal with it the way that he see fit. You know what I mean? It ain't.
So he pretty much thanks trash talking Charles because he believes that trash talking Charles showed King what could actually happen to him, the type of people that he'll, talking about run into, like running into trash talking Charles, who literally will not stop and will crack jokes 100% online all the time, won't stop, and will continue to do what he does. Anyways, here's part of the conversation that T.I. actually had with his son thanking trash talking Charles.
I sure appreciate him for doing the job I've been trying to do. I've been trying to tell for a long time. It's gonna be a sucker like you gonna latch on to him, and he didn't believe me. He thought he could handle it. Now you see, it took a sucker like you, man, and I appreciate that, man. You did what I couldn't do as a father. I appreciate that. You showed something I could never make him see. That's at the end of the road. Keep on like you keep on as you're going, you're gonna end up like that. And that's the worst I could ever mother. I mean.
Anyways, so even though T.I. did like a backhanded compliment to trash talking Charles, nonetheless it was a compliment because we did see the clip where T.I. was saying, hey man, I talked to my son and he just kind of out of control right now. But pretty much after this incident with trash talking Charles, T.I.'s son ended up doing another interview, and in that interview, when they asked him about trash talking Charles, he was just like, I ain't gonna even speak on that. I'm gonna say less, which means he wasn't just, I'm talking about coming out like he was doing on Instagram, talking loud, making threads and stuff like that as well. So he did kind of learn something from this situation, and I'm talking about that's why, T.I. was like, I thank you, a sucker like you, I'm talking about you might be a sucker, but you done taught my son a valuable lesson. So even within all the conflict that happened, there was still like a positiveness that actually came out of it. Now, this isn't to say that they're gonna be just super best buddies and pals, but at least there was a message that came out of it, talking about, where he pretty much said that trash talking Charles, talking about, showed his son a little something that a road that he don't want to go down. Anyways, let me know something. Comment down below, let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.